Hello, all. I hope you had a good Monday. Man, I did not feel good there for a minute. Soon as I got off work, it's just my whole body just went. I felt nauseous. I feel so depleted in different ways. Mentally, physically, emotionally, but not in a way that I'm not able to deal with it. It's like another day at the office. But just to the magnitude of the level of just being able to pick up on different energies and different intuitions and inner understandings and knowing of just what the whole big picture is. And just being just so highly disappointed in people. It's just so highly disappointed. There's just a huge amount of people right now sitting in a pile of crap that they have poured out into this world intentionally onto others, you see. And because it's kind of all coming up in the wash, because everything comes out in the wash, you can just see it. You can see it in the administration. You can see it in Poppy T. You can see it in TPUSA. You can see it in the Epstein files. You can see it in the propaganda news, all the different news outlets, different podcasts. Like, I love seeing all these little tidbits of Theo Von and Joe Rogan. Like, he totally, railroaded Joe Rogan. I mean, I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan, but you do see the different areas and conversations where he pivots. He pivots, or he diverts it, or flips it around, right? You just pick up on these things. It's very evident. Again, I love Joe Rogan. Do what you do. Do what you do, be a part of what you be a part of. Know what you know. And pretend you don't know. Do it all. Whatever. I ain't saying he's doing that. I'm just saying there's a lot of people out there doing it. To each to their own. I mean, it's one of those things, there's free will. And it's one of those things. It's one of those things, you know. The main thing that we're gonna have, that the entire world is facing right now, is cutting through the illusions and recognizing what's real and not real. I think we're all facing that in different ways. Like, it's getting to the point where it's like, this came to me earlier because the Fed came up, feds. I'm like, please, like, I'm well aware I got a big heavy hit on my head. My name's probably plastered in a lot of different places. Probably the black lead, and the feds definitely probably had a good time with it. Whatever. I mean, when somebody puts in a complaint with the FBI and then, like, less than an hour later, a cop shows up at their door and pretends that they have no idea what's going on, but then they're there for a reason, but they don't say what their reason is. It's like, huh? That's how is that the high IQ outfit that the FBI be running? Is that what it is? I guess maybe. And so it's like, it's getting to the point where it's like, you almost don't want to wear that. You don't want to say, I work for the feds, I work for this, I work for that, or I'm a part of XYZ, or I'm a narc for the feds, or whatever. You don't want to say that. You don't even want to say that. I don't know that I'd wear that with a lot of honor. I don't know that I'd wear that out loud, the way that the world's going, personally. And that's really sad. That's really sad. But that's kind of where we're moving towards. And it's one of those things, you know. I told myself on my way home, I was thinking about things, and I'm like, man, it's so mind-boggling to me how you can be of the world, be of the blue collar, the working class, enjoy working, enjoy going to the 9-to-5er, enjoy branching out into different industries and just seeing the different capabilities you have within yourself and how you can grow and learn and evolve in whatever industry. And you find yourself where you go and you start a job and you start working at these places, and then you just get met with so much child behavior, so much immaturity, so much unprofessionalism, so much lack of accountability, and so much people that are just not on the same wheelhouse as taking pride in their work ethic, taking pride in their performance, taking pride in what they do in their industry that they're working in. You know, when you send an email out, when you do this, when you do that, it's like, that is in your name. And, you know, you're just like, you want to carry it with grace and honor and dignity in it, but you also want to carry it with ethics, man. Ethics. And it's just, I've always found myself working since 2015, where it's like I find these jobs, I start working at them, I start excelling in them, I start doing great in them, and things start getting really weird. Things get really weird. And even in the midst of, as I grow in a position, as I grow in a career field, as I grow working for a company, I mean, there's always all these different, there's always different like issues going on around me, right? Different situations, illusions, hardships that are man-made created, for me to get off course, for me to F up, for me to get out of character, for me to do this, for me to do that. And it's just like, it's so comical because it's like, why would you want to spend your day positioning it around trying to get somebody out of character, trying to one up somebody, trying to do this, trying to do that? Like, you're just taking away energy in yourself and your work ethic, your work performance, what you stand on, how you can excel in the position. If you're putting all this energy into all these things that are outside of you, how are you going to excel in where you're at in your life, whether that's personal or business related? And so it's just so unique to me. It's so unique to me that I find myself sometimes in a world with adults, but I feel amongst children. And it's not because I feel like I'm not a child. Believe me, don't get me wrong. I can be a child. I got a childlike nature. Don't get me wrong. But when I'm clocked in, I'm clocked in. I'm clocked in. I'm ready to get some work done. I'm ready to do the dang thing. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Not only for myself, but for the company I'm working for my clients, for my owners, for my residents when I was in property management, for my vendors, for my contractors, for the real estate agents that I built relationships for. Like, I'm ready to make some movement here. I'm ready to make some movement here because I know when I grow in my position, I like to bring everybody with me. You know, it's not one eye, every man for itself, and there's no I in team. Like, and it's just, there's so much lack of that. And it's just like, I find myself so often, and I'm just like, man, I hate saying it. Like, I wish that people took so much pride in what they do like I do, because I'm not trying to put myself on a podium or a platform. I don't want to be there at all. It's the last place I want to be. The last place I want to be is on a podium or on a platform. The last place I want to be is freaking behind a mic. The last place I want to be is in the fame. I want nothing to do with that. Never in my entire life have I wanted that, and I don't want it now. I want nothing to do with it. Actually, I just want to be left alone. I want to live a small little life. I want to go to my work. I want to do my job. I want to do it really good. I want to be surrounded by great people that are moving and operating in the same direction that I am, for themselves and for the company we're working for, and what we're pouring out into this world, you know? And it's just, it's so hard, and it sucks. I don't like that portion of it. I don't like it at all. Furthermore, it's like, I also find myself where it's like, I got people that are so fluffered with me because I'm insubordinate. I'll have to run that back. Insubordinate. That came across my ways. I'm like, yeah, I am insubordinate. I wasn't put on this earth to be subordinate to anyone, first of all. And anybody that uses that terminology needs to check it. Needs to check where they're at. If you want your wife or your hubby to be subordinate to you, that's cool. Do you, boo-boos. Okay? But I ain't married. I'm single. So the last thing I'm going to be is subordinate to anybody. And if you find that to be insubordinate because I'm not subordinate, last I checked, you ain't paying me. Like, people. And this is what the hierarchy thinks. They want us to be subordinate to them. And if you're not subordinate to them, then they got a problem with you. And you can clearly see that. It's pretty evident. I know I got a lot of people with some problems with me, and I'm sorry for that. But you need to ask yourself why you want me to be subordinate to you. That's what you need to ask yourself. And then furthermore, once you land on that question, why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you want me to be subordinate to you? That's what you need to ask yourself. And then you need to ask yourself, why do you think you are someone that needs somebody to be subordinate to you? Don't you think that's kind of God's role? Do you think God placed us all here for people to be subordinate to them? I don't think so. You know, now there's a duality in marriages and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree. Put your hubby on a pedestal. Same thing with a wife. You know, it's a compromise. It's a give and take. But anyways, I totally got off. Man, I really wanted to talk. I'm going to make another video about this next portion of it. It's not going to be long too, because I'm not feeling the great.